Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark Braswell. I'm an artist living in Denver, Colorado. I'm a painter, sculptor, and multimedia artist. I'm currently starting a new painting. This is possibly going to be for a new gallery that's opening up here in town called Talk. Depends on how far I get. Today I'm just going to be starting it. I had the good fortune of selling a couple of pieces recently, and so those were actually the pieces that were destined for the new gallery. But, you know, as fortune has it, I got to keep on working, so I'm going to start a new painting. This is going to be the very beginning of it, so it may be real kind of minor. It also might be a little bit strange for you to see because the beginning never looks like the end of my paintings. The end of my paintings currently very colorful, very kind of block-oriented, shape-oriented. The new series I'm working on is called Mascara, and I call it that because I outline certain parts of it. And so I'll show you an example real quick so you can see that. I finished one, and then I'm going to start this one. Shouldn't be very long. It's usually very energetic, very fast, that kind of thing. So maybe you can just see the beginning of it. So I'm going to show you one that's already done. This is one of the ones that sold recently. This piece is called Leichtes Glück, which is German for easy luck. You can see very colorful. I'll go up close so you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the mascara part of it. See how these little pieces are outlined here? That's kind of what I've been doing a lot of lately. Doing kind of very subtle colors, you know, like a green on green, but then highlighting it. So this is what we're starting with today. This is 4 feet by 5 feet, and I'm not sure the color scheme. I've done a couple of cool color schemes, so I think I'm probably going to go warmer, but we'll see. I'm going to turn this around and get it ready to go. There's my two little cats that just have to be here when I'm painting. Be loud just for a second. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. Well, that's a start. What I mainly try to do in this beginning stage is I just try to eliminate a lot of possibilities. One second. Turn down my music a little bit. There's a really good book. It's called Art and Fear. And in it, they describe the daunting task of starting a painting. And when you start a painting, it's basically blank, which I showed pictures of that on my Facebook last night. I then covered it in green to eliminate a possibility, that possibility being that I would be blank. With every move, the book says, you eliminate possibilities. Like I've eliminated a lot of possibilities. Number one, of it being a smooth surface, of it being plain, calm, that kind of thing. And painting essentially is putting one mark, eliminating a bunch of possibilities, putting another mark, tightening that until you come to an eventual end, which is the solution of the painting. Whether or not that's a good painting, bad painting, that's for the critics, I guess. But I've kind of eliminated it a little bit. Let me give you just a little bit of kind of thought into what I do. I've been doing a lot of circles, so I started with this big black circle. This is pretty raw canvas right now. It is primed, but I have not double primed it or triple primed it, so it's not super smooth, because I'm not really that interested in it being smooth. I may come, because this does have a tooth to it, come back with sandpaper and kind of do it that way, just and maybe prime it one more time. What that does is it kind of saves paint, basically. But I don't mind it soaking in now. I like the way it looks when it soaks in. So, started with a circle. This is kind of a little bit of a magic thing. Magic, i.e. conjure. If you want to use the term witchcraft, I guess you could use that. 3 zeros can mean a lot of things. I also use 3 X's often. Generally when I do circles or zeros, they're in reference to human beings. So, in a weird way, and I've done this with other paintings, a painting can be like casting a spell on someone, or trying to get them to think your way, maybe, is a better way to say it. So, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Also, this stuff that's happening right here, very interested in language, especially the written language. This is kind of based on a language, and you can look it up. It's called Sinhalese, and it's kind of done with circles. It's very interesting language. Like I said, I started off with this kind of aqua color, so very cool color, and I'm not planning on making this a cool painting, cool colored painting. It'll be cool. But it's probably going to be warm yellows, reds, maybe some of those kind of colors. So having a cool color in the background is a great opportunity to kind of build some depth and purpose with it. So I hope you keep following me on this. I'm going to show live videos every once in a while. Sometimes it's hard to just do a painting totally live, because you're very aware that there's an audience there, and you may be painting to that audience, which I don't normally do that. I have painted live a lot. I've painted at the Denver Art Museum, for example. But what I normally do is I turn up the music really loud and kind of ignore the audience for a while. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the comments. Thanks, Jeff. Hopefully this is going to be interesting process. I'm also starting on 3 very large paintings, 6 foot by 6 foot, and maybe I'll show you some of the progress of those. Those are going to be for the upcoming Colorado Abstract 10th anniversary show at the Arvada Center later this fall. So you'll have to check that out too. So thanks for watching. Please visit my website. It's markbraswell.com. Leave me any comments and I'll try to answer as best I can. Have a good day.